is a special day. Welcome also to this ceremony our esteemed special guests, our generous donors, and members of the boards of directors, emeritus members, graduates of the classes of 95, 2000, 2005, 2010, 2015, and 2020, and members of the President's Graduate Advisory Council. We hope you enjoy this important event with us. Today is a very significant day for Earth as we celebrate our 33rd graduation ceremony with 108 new leaders of change, 56 women and 52 men from 27 countries. The institution now has a total of 3,053 graduates from 56 countries who are working to transform global food systems, protect natural resources, and improve the quality of life for thousands of people. As witnesses and protagonists of this mission, we are joined today by the graduating class of 95, 2000, 2005, 2010, and 2015. We warmly welcome and congratulate the graduates of these classes. Among them, we welcome those to President's Graduate Advisory Council, this group elected every 3 years from the Graduate Assembly, which represents each of Earth's graduating classes. Its mission is to provide strategic support to the university rector on various initiatives from the perspective of the graduate community. For Earth, it is an honor to have you back at your alma mater, to talk with you and see how your positive impact on the planet is multiplying thanks to the work that you are doing in your communities as agents of change. Welcome, graduates. Please give a round of applause to our graduating classes. Graduates of 95, 2000, 2005, 2010, and 2015, welcome to your home. Every 5 years, we have the Graduate Summit, where they can see their classmates that haven't seen them in a while, and it's a very joyous occasion for our graduate community. This year, we have students who are celebrating 30, 20, 10, 5 years of graduating. All of them are witnesses to the Earth mission. Let's give them a warm welcome. These are graduates of the class of 95, class of 2000, 2005, class of 2010, and 2015. For Earth, it is an honor to have you here and talk to you and see how you have impacted the planet with your actions after graduation. In 2020, during the pandemic, we had a very different graduation from the one we are experiencing today, without our loved ones by our side. But today, with the great emotion, we welcome the class of 2020 back home. Big round of applause for the graduating class of 2020 who's coming today and having a normal ceremony after the 2020 pandemic. They didn't have a graduation like this one, so they are very happy to come back and have a ceremony today with us. Please give them a hand of applause. Este grupo es elegido cada 3 años entre la Asamblea de Graduados, quienes son representantes de cada. Now we are receiving the members of the President's Advisory Council. Their mission is to give strategic support to our president and different initiatives at the university from the perspective of the graduates. Welcome. All of them participate in the Earth Graduate Summit, tradition that commemorates the 5-year anniversaries of graduation. During the event, our graduates reconnect, get to know one another, and exchange experiences. Now, for the 2025 class, they have chosen the motto United for Earth, Guided by Purpose, showing the unity of young people from different countries and cultures who found a home and shared mission at Earth, to work passionately for sustainable agriculture and the well-being of society. This moment, we proudly welcome the protagonists of this event, 108 young people prepared and committed to sustainability, food systems, and rural development. Please welcome the class of 25. These are the new leaders to prepare the world for a new change. They have worked really hard to get here, a lot of dedication and effort. They're very proud of a new generation that is going back to their countries to make positive change. 108 new leaders of change, committed to the earth, committed to the planet, and to change positively in their communities. These leaders will have ideas, projects, companies, ideas that will change the future to make a positive impact on the sustainability of our planet. A new generation that today starts their way to share everything they have learned during this last 4 years. This group represents 27 nations from all over the Americas and Africa. 108 young people prepared to commit to sustainability, food systems, and rural development. The Earth model is centered in the student and it offers a rigorous program of 4 years in agronomy. It is an international degree that offers technical and practical knowledge based on agronomy and entrepreneurship. They turn into leaders of change and facilitate growth in their communities. We ask that you give a warm round of applause for the new class of 2025 from 27 nations. Now, we welcome the faculty of Earth University who come from different parts of the planet, 27 nations from the Americas and Africa. They are core part of the educational model of Earth. They make sure students are well prepared to enter into the local and global market. Big round of applause for the faculty members of Earth, 41 professors from 17 countries. The group is led by Janine Chan, our Dean of the university. Now we will have the parade of all the Earth authorities. Dr. Kang Ned, member of our Earth University Board, with Adriana Chandy, Vice President of the Board of Directors of Earth University and member of the Board of Directors of Earth Ventures, and Ana Maria Uduet, Earth donors, members of the Board of Trustees of the Earth University Foundation. Finally, I ask that you welcome Arturo Kondo and Jose Zaglul, President Emeritus of Earth University. Please give a warm welcome to our President, Arturo Kondo, and Jose Zaglul, our President Emeritus. Next, we welcome the flags representing our institutional community. All the flag bearers are Earth students who have an unwavering commitment to addressing global challenges, young people full of passion, empathy, and effort. We start the parade with the flag of the Republic of Costa Rica, host country of Earth University. Republic of Argentina. Commonwealth of Bahamas. Belize. Plurinational State of Bolivia. Federative Republic of Brazil. Republic of Burundi. Republic of Cameroon. Republic of Colombia. Republic of Cuba. Republic of Ecuador. Republic of El Salvador. Kingdom of Spain. United States of America. Kingdom of Eswatini. Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Republic of Ghana. Grenada. Republic of Guatemala. Republic of Haiti. Republic of Honduras. Jamaica. Republic of Kenya. Republic of Malawi. United Mexican States. Republic of Nicaragua. Federal Republic of Nigeria. Republic of Panama. Republic of Paraguay. Republic of Peru,
República de Perú,
United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland,
República Democrática del
Democratic
Congo,
Republic of the Congo,
República Dominicana,
Dominican Republic,
República de Ruanda,
Republic of Rwanda,
Federación de Rusia,
Russian Federation,
Federación de San
Federation
Cristóbal
of
y
St.
Nieves,
Kitts and Nevis,
República
Republic of Senegal, Republic of South Africa, Republic of South Sudan,
República Unida
United
de Tanzania,
Republic of Tanzania, Republic of Uganda, Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, Republic of Zambia, Republic of Zimbabwe.
de Zimbabue.
Ahora,
Now let us welcome the flag
un fuerte aplauso
of
a la
Earth,
bandera de
our
nuestra
beloved
bella
institution,
institución,
with
la
a round of
bandera de la
applause.
Universidad Earth.
Please remain standing for the Costa Rican national anthem.
Les pedimos por favor permanecer en pie para entonar el himno nacional de Costa Rica.
Please remain standing to sing Costa Rican national anthem, please. Expresión de tu vida nos da, bajo el limpio azul de tu cielo, vía pura descansa la paz. En la lucha tenaz de fecunda labor que enriquece del hombre la paz. Cuando alguno bendijo a griegos sencillos, eterno prestigio, cima y honor, eterno prestigio, cima y honor. Salve, oh tierra gentil, salve, oh madre de amor. Cuando alguno pretenda tu gloria manchar, verás a tu pueblo valiente y viril, la tosca herramienta en armas trocar. Salve patria, tu pródigo suelo, dulce abrigo y sustento nos da, bajo el limpio azul de tu cielo, viva siempre el trabajo y la paz.
Cada año,
Every year, the university proudly watches as a new generation of leaders returns to their countries committed to the social, economic, and environmental well-being of their communities. At this time, we ask you to sit down. We will hear the graduation speech from student Ariel Alejandro Ramirez Escalante from Guatemala, representing the class of 2025. Good morning, President Arturo Condo, Dean of Academic Affairs Janine Chan, President Emeritus Jose Zaglul, members of the Board of Directors, donors and partners, special guests, faculty members of Earth graduates, and Earth community. Community in general. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today we are here not only to celebrate the end of a stage in our lives, but also to remember everything we have experienced together and what has helped us grow. Thank you to everyone whose support has made this special day possible. We entered January 2022 between global chaos caused by the pandemic. Imagine a semester spent almost entirely in lockdown, which was nothing compared to previous classes, where only a few were allowed to go out on weekends. And those lucky few went out almost as if they had special permission. The rest of us, well, we made up excuses like doctor's appointments so we could go out and get some fresh air with friends because that was almost a luxury. Believe it or not, we are the last class that was able to enjoy the legendary parties at La Hama, our convenience store. And those were special nights, full of laughter, dancing, and adventures that I'd rather leave in everyone's collective memory. We are the ones who try to keep the traditions of previous classes alive, hoping that future generations will follow them, even though we know that change is inevitable and necessary, always for the better. When the doors finally open a little more, we discover spaces like um, Bar Sagitario, a place for gathering, laughter, and those stories that are told with affection and a smile, with a touch of humor about those nights of karaoke and partying and those early morning anecdotes that seem to have no end. But I want to remind you of a very iconic moment for our class. How can we forget that storm that left the campus without power and led us to shout war, as is tradition? A real battle with balloons, buckets, and flying bottles that left us with the unofficial title of Vile Antisocial Vandals. And without the Earth Games, but with the best stories and learning the consequences of our actions. Some were bathed in leached water, etc. Some were captured at night in the dark, in good company, sharing special moments that will surely remain in our memories, although without many details. But of course, it wasn't all parties and adventures. Behind every laugh were long hours of study, teamwork, and constant practice. Whole days dedicated to learning, to understanding the true value and great responsibility of being an Earthian. Being a leader committed to sustainable development, innovation, and social justice. It's amazing how time flies. We arrived with fear, uncertainty, and protocols, but here we are, transformed, inspired, and with memories that will always accompany us. We want to express our deepest gratitude to the professors who not only shared their knowledge and experience, but were also patient and dedicated guides supporting us in every academic and personal challenge. To the university and staff, we want to say thank you. Also, to all the administrators who not only shared their time and knowledge with us, but were also dedicated to us every single day. Thank you to all the university workers. Thank you for creating a safe environment full of opportunities for growth. To our families who we trust and love, thank you for your unconditional support. And of course, to God who enlightened and strengthened us in the most difficult moments, giving us the hope and faith necessary to move forward. To all of you, our most sincere thanks. We cannot forget those friends and brothers and sisters who, for various reasons, cannot be with us today. To those who faced obstacles, absences, or difficulties, we send a fraternal hug and our best wishes. We also congratulate all the graduating classes celebrating their anniversary today. May God bless each one of you, and may you continue to carry the Earth flag with pride. And although this cycle is ending, it is not a goodbye, but a see you soon. Let us always carry in our hearts the essence of these years, the friends, the laughter, the tears, and the lessons learned. May the passion that brought us here never fade. Congratulations, class of 25. We are history, we are the future. All of us together are Earth. Thank you very much. Now we will hear the words of our president, Arturo Condo. Good morning and good afternoon or good night to whoever is watching online. Ms. Cristiana Figueres, keynote speaker at this graduation ceremony, who's following the ceremony virtually. Adriana Chandy, Vice President of the University of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the former members of the Board of Directors, Board of Trustees, and Earth University Foundation. The Earth University Trust Board, Jose Saglu, Chancellor Emeritus of Earth, Janine Chan, Academic Vice President and Dean of the University, members of the Earth faculty, university staff, members of Graduate Council Advisory, graduates from the class of 95, 2000, 2005, 10, 15, and 20, dear guests of our graduates, especially the mothers, fathers, family members, and friends of our graduates, guests joining us virtually, and most importantly, welcome, dear graduates of the class of 2025 at Earth University. Welcome, everyone, to the 33rd graduation ceremony of Earth University. Dear graduates, today is a day of celebration for 108 young leaders, 56 women, and 52 men who today achieved their goal of graduating as agricultural engineers. You came to Earth from 27 countries in the Americas and Africa, where only a tiny minority have the kind of global education experience that you have had here. With that privilege comes great responsibility. You have qualities and talents, and now knowledge and skills that you must use to build a more prosperous, just, and environmentally sustainable society. Earth University contributes to the well-being of humanity through you, your graduates. I see that commitment in you. Your class motto says it clearly, united for the earth, guided by a purpose. Under this motto, the class of 25 wants to show the unity of young people from different countries and cultures who found a home and a shared mission at Earth to work passionately for sustainable agriculture and the well-being of society. You are a generation that arrived at the university while there were still effects of the worst global pandemic our generations have ever seen. When you arrived on campus in late 2021 and early 2022, nothing was normal yet. The Spanish program was different, classes were in person, but we all wore masks, kept our distance, and a long list of other measures. Thanks to the leadership of our academic and operational authorities and all Earth collaborators, we managed to overcome the pandemic without a single infection among us during 2020 and 2021. And then you arrived in January 2022 under different conditions with universal vaccine coverage. We were able to return to normal when you were in your first year, and you were then able to fully enjoy your Earth experience. I'm sure that no other time in your lives have you shared so intensely with such a diverse group of people as your class of 25. This diverse community, which began with your roommate and now includes your entire generation, has become your family. You have had all the experiences in the classrooms, academics, in the academic four, the farms, the communities, your business project, your internship, and your graduation project. Today, 4 years later, you are different people. Over the years, we have witnessed your leadership. At Wednesday's celebration, we presented the Heliconia Award to an extraordinary person, to Lisha Malachi, recognizing his enormous contribution to the community. We also recognize the leadership of another extraordinary person, Mariana Cordero, with a special mention. Yesterday, we presented a Sustainability Award to Angelica Barca, with second place to Ana Kele Brito and King Madelez Laguerre. Today, we will recognize those who are graduating with academic honors, and especially the Earth graduate. Congratulations to all of you. I would like to thank those who were part of the student government, the graduation committee, the women's circle, and the different groups that positively promoted coexistence at Earth. Thanks also to Paola Tipas for sharing her life lessons on Dignity Day. I would like to thank our faculty and staff, as well as the many institutions and individuals who have financially and emotionally supported many of you, and the university to enable you to complete your education at Earth. I would also like to thank your families for entrusting us with your daughters and sons. Today we know how you felt 4 years ago. They are now part of our family, and now that they are returning home, we will miss them and we will need them. I know you are proud of their achievement in life today. Today, we are graduating several relatives of graduates, a son, two brothers, two sisters, and a nephew of Earthians, some of whom we are pleased to have here today. Having several members of a family at Earth is a sign of trust and commitment on the part of our graduates. You, members of the class of 25, will be a part of a community of more than 3,000 graduates and more than 70 countries around the world, representing seeds of hope for humanity. Many are joining us virtually for the ceremony, and today we are fortunate to have more than 150 graduates from the classes of 95, 2005, 2010, 2015, and 2020 with us. Thank you for coming home, and I hope you will help us continue to strengthen the bonds and affections that we miss. You, the graduates of the class of 25, have this new family of wonderful human beings and forever your alma mater. We want to maintain a close relationship with you and a new platform for interaction with graduates. Please register and stay active. You are Earth. Earth is you. It's graduates. You represent our values. Remember that values are what we demonstrate through our actions, not what we say in words. Live in accordance with those values and be a source of hope for the world. Be a source of unity, as stated in the motto you choose as a generation. Just like on Wednesday night, when you carry the flags of all your countries and the Earth flag, there are people who work to divide humanity by nationality, gender, religious beliefs, or political opinions. But you are the generation that can actually unite humanity. You are the seed of what we call Generation Earth, a global movement of leaders working together to transform our food systems, achieving food production that positively impacts both nature and the quality of life of producers, especially in developing regions. In the words of author Victoria Safford, our mission is to stand at the gates of hope, not at the caution gates of optimism, which are somewhat narrower, nor at the firm and boring gates of common sense, nor at the strident gates of moral superiority, which creak on loud and angry hinges. There are people who cannot hear us, they cannot pass, nor at the cheerful and fragile gate of the garden of everything will be fine, but a different place, sometimes lonely place, the place of truth. We stand at the place of truth, above all about your soul and its condition, the place of resistance and defiance, the piece of land from which you see the world as it is and how it could be, how it will be, the place from which you glimpse not only the struggle but also the joy in the struggle. And there we are, inviting, calling, telling people what we see and asking them what they see. You are the ones that have hope and the ability to change humanity. Imagine a better future and make it better together. Do it, we will support you. I wish you all the best. May your dreams come true and may you make dreams of many others come true. We trust you in your vocation, talent, and energy and love. Live out your love for others, your love for yourselves, and your love for this Mother Earth that is our home through your actions, not just your words. 4 years ago seemed like a challenge. It has been successfully overcome. Be proud of having achieved this together. Because, as the Spanish poet Leon Felipe said, what matters is not arriving alone, but arriving with everyone else on time. Thank you. I would like to present the speaker of this graduation, Cristiana Figueres. Keynote speaker at the Earth University's graduation is a leader who exemplifies the values and aspirations of our mission. We seek someone who can share their ideas and experience with our young graduates to motivate and inspire them on their life journey. Today, we are privileged to have a video from Cristiano Figueres, a Costa Rican and global leader who served as Executive Secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change from 2010 to 2016. During this period, Ms. Figueres convened and successfully aligned national and local governments, global corporations, and environmental activists, women's groups, scientific and spiritual communities, financial institutions, and non governmental organizations to jointly produce a historic 2015 Paris Agreement on climate change. Under this agreement, 195 sovereign governments decided to work collaboratively to limit future global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, seeking to keep it at 1.5 Celsius, in order to protect the most vulnerable in each country. For this incredible achievement, Ms. Figueres has been credited with creating a new kind of collaborative diplomacy which the world needs on climate change and many other issues such as the transformation of our local and global food systems. Since the 2015 Paris Agreement, Figueres has continued to promote effectively and timely action on climate change. She is co founder of Global Optimism, an organization dedicated to driving climate action, promoting collaboration, and catalyzing systemic change. She is also the co author of the book, The Future Is Not Mine. Future is not mine to decide. The nation's optimist's guide to surviving the climate crisis, which has been translated into 14 languages since its publication in 2020. She is the co-host of the popular podcast Outrage and Optimism. And she is the chair of the board of directors and chief executive officer of the Earthshot Prize, an award that recognizes innovative solutions to the climate crisis by Prince William of the United Kingdom. For her extraordinary role in the fight against climate change, Cristiana has received numerous awards, including the Grand Negotiator Award from Harvard, Albert Medal from the Royal Society of the United Kingdom, the Legion Honor from French government, the Grand Cross of the Order of Merit from the German government, and the Guayacán National Award from her native Costa Rica. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth awarded her the title of Dame Commander of the Order of British Empire. She is a graduate of Swarthmore College and the London School of Economics and has received multiple honorary doctorates from universities such as Yale, University of Massachusetts, Georgetown, and the University of Edinburgh, as well as Earth University. After decades of living abroad, Cristiana is back in Costa Rica. She has two extraordinary daughters, Naima and Yihana, and her grandson, Kylo, who are a source of joy and wisdom. It is a privilege for me to call her my friend. Due to unexpected health circumstances, she can't be here presently today, but she was able to send a video in a digital manner. Thank you for your time. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I am very sorry that a medical condition prevented me from being on campus at Earth today. Very sorry because I really wanted to be there in this beautiful day. I know that I should begin with all the protocol to Arturo Conde and Jose Saglul, etc., but I prefer the the African tradition that says all protocols are observed and that's it. So let's start talking seriously now. And first of all, congratulating the class of 25. I want to tell you that I feel very honored to receive the honoris causa diploma from a university like yours that I admire so much for its mission in this planet, the home of everybody. Thank you so much for this award and for including me, even if it's in this way, in this ceremony. Let me go directly to the historical root of Earth. Maybe you don't remember that Earth was born in very difficult times when Central America was full of civil war and guerrillas. It was born out of a rebellious act of hope that the leadership and the ethics and rooted at the earth and the communities could cultivate peace, prosperity, and unity. 35 years later, we are here with the graduates. 108 graduates that are graduating today, and more than 3,000 alumni in general. To the class of 25, you are a living map of the world. But I see you like more than national flags. I see a planet leaving unity and not dividing countries by lines, but unifying with a solid purpose that is calling us from the future. Because, dear graduates, you are completing your preparation in the most critical time in the history of the humanity. And I'm sorry to say I'm not exaggerating. The planet is talking to us without metaphors and directly. We are looking at the hotter, warmer years ever since our university began. These are no longer warnings, they are really normality now. The ocean is degrading quickly and it's becoming warmer and warmer and losing oxygen. The soils and the oceans, some scientific communities are saying we are heading to a point of no return. In other words, the planet is sending signs that are so clear that it's not even necessary to read between the lines because the earth is giving us a direct message, like if it was a text message. And here's where the most powerful truth comes. We are living the start of the greatest transformation that we have ever had. A transition in a massive way to clean energies, regenerative systems, circular systems, and changing the conditions of life in all its forms. We are simultaneously at the cusp of the deep end, but at the beginning of a new era. But this means that this decade, the one that you are living today, is a decade where the future is defined, not an abstract future, but the future concretely of millions of people, species that can still be saved today, and new species, oceans that can still be recuperated, voices that can still be heard. The audience is real. You have the potential to make the change. And like never before, we have a lot of knowledge, so much technology, so much creativity, and so much motivation. But we have more moral responsibility now. Wasimo here has taught you that agriculture is not only producing, it's to give back. But it has also taught us that the human being is not made to destroy. It is perfectly qualified to regenerate and create. You are graduating knowing that the food systems are decisive in the world. When we regenerate the soils, we lower emissions. When we take care of biodiversity, we produce resilience. When we protect the water, we protect the rivers, the oceans, and communities. When we reduce the atmospheric pressure, we let the ocean breathe.
La agricultura
Agriculture in a generative state and biodiversity, restoration of forests,
la reducción del
the
desperdicio
reduction
de
of
alimentos,
waste,
la innovación rural.
innovation in rural
Todo eso
areas.
está
All
en
of
sus
this
manos.
is in your hands now.
Queridos
So,
muchachos,
dear
está
graduates,
en sus manos
it is in your
ahora.
hands right now
Lo que han aprendido aquí
to
no
apply
es
what you
teoría
have
abstracta,
learned.
es
It's not an abstract
concreto.
concept, it's
Es
something that you will
ciencia
learn
con
to
las botas
apply.
empaquetadas.
It's science with
Diciendo
dirty
Earth
boots,
también es ciencia con
science with mosquitoes and no sleeping, and the smell of compost in the morning that I know everybody has in their nose. And when you go partying on the weekends.
Pero ese modelo
But this
es el
model,
sello de Earth.
the Earth
Es
seal,
justamente
is
lo que el mundo
exactly what the
necesita.
world needs to multiply.
Emprendimientos que sanen la vida.
These are entrepreneurial projects that come to life, companies that support the farmers instead of exploiting them, and people who take care of water, forests, and land. Projects that look to reduce emissions, leadership that unites where others are dividing. And no pressure, but yes, some pressure. The world needs you. And it doesn't need you tomorrow. And it doesn't need you when you have more experience. The world needs you today. Today. And the world needs you not like a spectator or someone who is passing by. It needs you like a leader. You are not only witness to the crisis, you're agents of change and have solutions. As I leave Wasimo, do not minimize your capacity. Do not minimize your skills. Don't let cynicism, that modern cynicism, rob you of your hope. Hope in this century is an act of rebellious act. And we have a moral duty to have hope. Let us have ethics and continue regenerating systems. Every decision you make towards life will be a step towards a new planet. 2025 graduates, your motto is united by the earth and guided by purpose. So unite, because we can't do this alone. And lead, because regenerating life is the biggest and most beautiful homework that we have to do. Today, Earth gives you a diploma, but the planet gives you a mission. And the mission is clear. Act with urgency. Act with valor. Act in favor of all the human beings in this planet. Congratulations to all of you, the class of 25, and go on. Go straight forward.
Muchas gracias, señor rector, y muchas gracias, señora
Thank you so
Cristiana
much,
Figueres, que, aunque no nos
President
pudo acompañar,
Kondo and Cristiana
su
Figueres,
mensaje
even though
nos
she's
inspira.
not here, she was
Desde
here in
nuestro
spirit.
campus, le enviamos un
Thank you so
saludo
much.
para
We send you a warm
reconocerle hoy.
hug from our campus.
Sus aportes al cumplimiento de la misión de Earth
Thank
y
you
por
for
inspirar a la comunidad
your
institucional mediante
efforts
el
towards
discurso
Earth
obligado de la
University.
23ª ceremonia de graduación.
For contributions to fulfillment of Earth's mission and for inspiring the institutional community through her speech at the 33rd graduation ceremony. Next, we have a musical talent from Earth, very loved by our students. One of our students, fourth year, Gabriela Cruz from Nicaragua, is going to be singing today. Gracias.
Le agradecemos a Gabriela y su gran
Thank
voz
you,
por
Gabriela,
habernos acompañado
for
y
joining us
deleitado
today
en
and with
esta ceremonia
your
de graduación.
beautiful voice in this graduation ceremony.
Un fuerte aplauso.
Today, we welcome to campus a special generation in the history of the university. We want to ask our president, Arturo Condo, to come to the podium to give them the recognition they deserve.
Un merecido reconocimiento. Hace
5 years
cinco
and
años,
1 day ago,
un día,
we gathered in this gym for a very different graduation ceremony. That day, I couldn't take off my mask, and there were only about 150 people here. Graduates of the class of 2020, our faculty at the back of the gym, and the dean and I here on stage, keeping a safe distance and, of course, wearing these masks. We all remember the beginning of COVID-19 pandemic and how it changed our lives for the class of 2020. It meant living their last year at Earth in a very different way, including a graduation ceremony where we couldn't have guests. We made you an invitation and a promise that whenever you wanted, you could be part of an Earth graduation ceremony and bring your family and guests who couldn't be here in December 2020. Therefore, it is a very special pleasure to welcome you, graduates of the class of 2020, as well as your families and guests. Told you that day that you are a very special generation to me because you and I began our story at Earth together in January 2017 with a story that has transformed our lives. I thanked you then and I thank you now for your full cooperation with the sanitary measures that allowed us to get through the pandemic safely. Your time at Earth left its mark. You overcame 1,000 obstacles and successfully completed your 4th year. That year, we planted the seed for innovations such as e-learning by doing program, which now includes virtual materials that support the education of students at Earth, as well as at other universities and colleges around the world. I had the opportunity to work closely with the student government to coordinate safety measures and the privilege of getting to know them better. Many of you played positive leadership roles in your generation, and I'm very pleased to see you here with us today. The day before your graduation, you buried a time capsule containing physical representations of your thoughts and feelings. I told you that I hope that when you open it in 25 years from now, you will reconnect with yourself from 2020 and recognize yourselves as the family you formed for life. Today, it gives me great satisfaction to see that 5 years later, you are still that family gathered here in your home. For all these reasons, and in honor of the promise I made you, it's a pleasure to ask Janine Chan to join me in celebrating with you and your families your graduation as engineers from Earth University. Congratulations. ¿Qué? No, eso no. Son los llantos.
Graduados y graduadas de la promoción
Dear graduates, we will call you to come to the front of the stage to be recognized as the seeds that Earth harvested in 2020. We ask that you remain in the center of the stage so that we can take a group photo at the end.
Abdelnur Suárez Javier, de Costa Rica. Arellano Mayorga Lourdes Sofía, de Guatemala.
Atención Bonilla Carlos Daniel, de Ecuador. Aymerich Segovia Andrés, de Costa Rica.
Azofeifa Sandoval Obed de Jesús, de Costa Rica. Carpentier Jiménez José Andrés, de Costa Rica.
Cruz Fabiana, de Costa Rica. Delgado Castillo María José, de Costa Rica.
Duarte Mendoza de Los Ángeles, de Costa Rica. Gualán Cartuche Tania Sisa, de Ecuador.
Gutiérrez Denis Adrián, de Belice. Guzmán Arroyo Fiorella, de Costa Rica.
Jiménez Villalobos Ana Laura, de Costa Rica. Mois Stanley, de Haití.
Morgan Álvarez Dacha, de Costa Rica. Mora Sánchez María Belén, de Costa Rica.
Pacay Hoy, Freddy Gerardo, de Guatemala. Palacios Calero Jerónimo José, de Nicaragua.
Peña Hernández Alejandro de Jesús, México. Pérez Vargas Melanie, de Costa Rica.
Melanie con la bebé.
Muchas gracias a la promoción.
Thank you very much to the class of 2020. Thank you, class of 2020. Solidarity, respect for dignity, collaboration, and empathy are among the fundamental values cultivated at Earth to support comprehensive education of its students. Each year, the graduates choose the classmate who best represents these values. We will now present the award of Best Classmate of the Class of 25. To do so, we invite our president to come forward, please. The class collectively chooses one person through an anonymous vote. With great excitement, we present to you the best classmate of 2025.
Melvin Requena.
Melvin Requena. Let's celebrate together with Melvin for being chosen by his peers to receive this award. The certificate presented to Melvin reads the class of 25 honors Melvin with the distinction of best classmate for his outstanding dedication, solidarity, and commitment to the well-being of the class, earning the respect of all his classmates. Next, we have the presentation and swearing in of all of our 2025 graduates. We ask them to stand up so that Janine Chan, our Dean of the institution, can proceed to introduce them as the class of 25 to President Arturo Condo of the university.
Señor Rector,
Mr. President, I am honored to inform you that this group,
este grupo,
made up of
liderado por
108
108
young
jóvenes
people from
del continente
the Americas and
americano y
Africa,
continente
have successfully
africano,
completed the
han
agricultural science
cumplido de
program
manera
under the standards of the
satisfactoria el
university.
programa de estudios de
Therefore, the
ciencias
members of our
agrícolas
faculty have
bajo las
nominated them to
normas de
receive
la
their
universidad.
bachelor's degrees.
Por ello,
The countries of
los
origin of these
miembros
young people
de
are
nuestra facultad los han nominado para recibir el grado académico de licenciatura. Los países de procedencia
They come
de
from
estos jóvenes son
Belize,
Belice,
plurinational state of
Estado
Bolivia,
Plurinacional de Bolivia,
Federative Republic of Brazil,
República Federativa
Republic of
de
Colombia,
Brasil,
Republic of
República
Costa
de
Rica,
Colombia,
Republic of
República de Costa Rica,
Ecuador,
República de Ecuador,
Republic of El Salvador,
República de El Salvador,
Kingdom of
Reino
Eswatini,
de Eswatini,
Federal Democratic Republic of
Democrática
Ethiopia,
Federal de Etiopía,
Grenada,
Granada,
Republic of Guatemala,
República de Guatemala,
Republic of Haiti,
República de Haití,
Republic of Honduras,
Honduras,
Jamaica,
Jamaica,
Republic of Kenya,
República de Kenia,
Republic of Malawi,
República de Malawi,
United Mexican
Estados
States,
Unidos Mexicanos,
Republic of
República
Nicaragua,
de Nicaragua,
Federal Republic of Nigeria,
Federal de Nigeria,
Republic of Panama,
de Panamá,
Republic of Peru,
República de Perú,
Republic of Rwanda,
República de Ruanda,
Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis,
Federación de San Cristóbal y Nieves,
Republic of South Africa,
República de Sudáfrica,
Republic of South Sudan,
República de Sudán del Sur,
Republic of
República de
Uganda,
Uganda,
Republic of Zambia.
República de Zambia.
In my capacity as Dean of the University, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Agricultural Sciences degree, so that they may be awarded the degrees and distinctions to which they are entitled.
Para que les sean conferidos los grados y distinciones a las que se han hecho acreedores.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, on the recommendation of our faculty, in accordance with the authority conferred by Law 7044 of the Republic of Costa Rica and its amendments, I confer upon you the title of Agricultural Engineers with the academic degree of Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and duties inherent to such a degree. Please, dear graduates, raise your right hand to take the oath.
Sírvanse levantar su mano derecha para tomar el juramento.
Do you swear to fulfill the obligations imposed by your new degree and what you have voluntarily promised as professionals trained at Earth University?
Formados en la Universidad Earth.
If you do so, may your conscience guide you, and if not, may your conscience and Earth University hold you accountable.
Se lo demando. Felicitaciones.
Congratulations. Please be seated so we may proceed with the conferral of the degrees. In a few moments, our new agents of change will receive their diplomas. We know that your loved ones want to capture this critical moment with photographs, but for your convenience, the Earth University photography team will be on hand to capture this moment for you. Please stay in your seats. For those who still wish to take their own photographs, we ask that you please keep to the front of the stage, on the sides, and clear the center stage so that the graduates can move around without difficulty. We will now proceed with the presentation of degrees to the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Sciences program at Earth University.
Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus.
Católica Iglesias Evangélica de Costa Rica. Aguilar Sandoval Noé de Jesús, Costa Rica.
Almeida André Nami Villalwanda, de Brasil.
Almeida Higio Sofía Cáceres, de Colombia. Alpizar Hidalgo David Eladio, de Costa Rica.
Ambati Florence, de Kenia. Amori Van Mata, de Uganda.
Anicio Wilson, de Haití. Antelo Nasir Joel, Bolivia.
Anjan Tir Manol, de Sudán del Sur. Argudo García Henry Paul, de Ecuador.
Arriaga Vázquez Kevin Ricardo, de Guatemala. Bacap Chi Cintia Cecilia, de México.
Balcázar Solórzano Julia Stephanie, de Guatemala. Blake Layanda Samantha, de Jamaica.
Brito Gideus Ana Kelly, de Brasil. Bueso Madrid Celeste María, de Honduras.
Bustamante Ochoa María Andrea, de Ecuador. Kane Beón Calzano, de San Cristóbal y Nieves.
Calderón Calle Pablo Edmundo, de Ecuador. Campos Gutiérrez Abigail, Costa Rica.
Castañeda Márquez Jessica Anaí, de Guatemala. Chan Villatoro Desiree Karim, de Guatemala.
Chávez Pinto Rodrigo, de Bolivia. Chimezie Glory Mesomachuku, Nigeria.
Chinchilla Cante Brian Ahmed, de Guatemala. Contreras Orellana Noé Jonathan, de Guatemala.
Cordero Murillo Mariana, de Costa Rica. Cruz Sánchez Gabriela Cristina, de Nicaragua.
Yususu Patience, de Ruanda. Den Jacob Den Bol, de Sudán del Sur.
Deng Liam Biar Koerosh, Sudán del Sur. Ek Hau Kevin Rodrigo, de México.
Espinosa Naula Dayanara Amani, de Ecuador. Fonseca Cárdenas Angie Paola, de Colombia.
Franco Escalante Juan Manuel, Guatemala. Garán Tabita Ñandén, Sudán del Sur.
Garaycoa Yaguana Britney Paulina de Ecuador. García Camposeco Trinidad Elizabeth de Guatemala.
García Salazar Naomi, de Guatemala. García Tacán Roselín Michel, Guatemala.
González Solís Glenda María de Costa Rica. Grandes Solís Naomi Giselle de Ecuador.
Hicks Jevon Amari, Jamaica. Hernández Paz Michael Jackson, Nicaragua.
Houston Niger Timothy de Granada. Iradukunda Promise de Uganda. Gabon Gerion de Haití.
Jopkogei Dayana, Kenia. Jiménez Méndez María de Dolores, México.
Jurado Cabrera Ian Andriel de Ecuador. Kelemu Eleni Azrat, de Etiopía.
Kebres Enetal Tesfai, de Etiopía. Lagea Shin Madalis, Haití.
Laguna Bocángel Norico Alain, Perú. Labañino Pernilla José Rodrigo, quien tiene el gran honor de recibir el título por parte de su padre, el señor Francisco Labañino, graduado de ERT de la promoción 1995, y también lo acompaña su bebé. Guatemala. Fuerte aplauso.
Leal Anleu María Rangel, de Guatemala. Longok Titir Nelson, de Uganda.
López Vázquez Rodrigo Emanuel, de Guatemala. Nadut Mary Ñanquit, de Sudán del Sur.
Malishi Tulisha, de Zambia. Martínez Robinson Roy, de México.
Mazariegos Calderón Luis Armando, de Guatemala. Mendoza Saldaña Carlos, de México.
Mendoza Saltos Patricio José, de Ecuador. Mora Zapata Jocelyn Milenis, de Panamá.
Morales Can Ana Lucía, de Guatemala. Morera Vargas Luisandra María, de Costa Rica.
Moyo Melissa Haringui, de Eswatini. Tofu Francis, Malawi.
Murillo Soto Diego André, de Honduras.
No tengo.
Naranjo Mora Dani José, de Costa Rica. Naranjo Vega Angie Melissa, de Costa Rica.
Ortiz Hernández Eric Donaldo, de Guatemala. Pascuel Carvajal Miguel Ariel, de Ecuador.
Pascuel Orellana José Alberto, de Ecuador. Pikiti Doreen Muila, de Zambia.
Pina Sánchez Paulo Andrés, de Ecuador. Pineda Sainz Braulio Enrique, de Nicaragua.
Pineda Zarango Alberto Armando, de Ecuador. Puerto Rodríguez Zair Iván, de Honduras.
Quiroa Contreras Juan Diego, de Guatemala. Quirós Guerrero Geisel Mirella, de Costa Rica.
Rafael Riveros, Irineida Michel, de México. Ramírez Escalante, Ariel Alejandro, de Guatemala.
Ramírez Obando Daniela, de Nicaragua. Requena Nelvin Alex, de Belice.
Ríos Gómez Jorge Isaac, de Ecuador. Rivas Sánchez Flor de María, Guatemala.
Rizo Sierra José Antonio, de Ecuador. Rodríguez Araya Marcelo, junto a su hija Madi Sofía. De Costa Rica.
Rodríguez Suriano María Fernanda, de México. Rosy Franco Rosa Isabela, de Guatemala.
Saldaña Balbinoch Isadora, de Brasil. Salguero Leiva Francisco Edgardo, de El Salvador.
Sánchez Tejada Alison Damaris, de Ecuador. Sánchez Villalobos Tomás Jesús, de Costa Rica.
Serrano Álvarez Jefferson David de Costa Rica. Simeon Johannes Binrow de Etiopía.
Solares Chajón Naomi Esperanza, de Guatemala. Suárez Rojas Laura Antonia, de Bolivia.
Tipaz Arcentales Paola Carolina de Ecuador. Tut Axel Estuardo de Guatemala.
Villeda Guerra Juan Carlos, de Guatemala. Viteri Celín Kevin Alejandro, de Ecuador.
Foster Adam Terence de Sudáfrica. Silly Sampieri Sebastián de México. Felicidades, ingenieras e ingenieros. Un fuerte aplauso para todos.
Extracurricular activities. Next, we will announce the names of the class of 2025 graduates that are graduating with honors. I ask that you stand when you hear your name and then remain seated. Mariana Cordero, de Costa Rica. Garcia Tacan Rosalind from Guatemala. Maria Fernanda Rodriguez, Mexico. Lion Bayer Deng, South Sudan. Malachi Tulisha. Paola Tipaz, Ecuador. Jessica Castañeda, Guatemala. Big round of applause for these extraordinary young people. Each year, the university recognizes one graduate who, throughout their studies, has distinguished themselves through academic excellence, human values, social commitment, and environmental awareness with the Earth Award. This is the most essential distinction award given to a student upon graduation. Professor Gregory Guevara, from fourth year coordinator, introduces the selected individual. With the Earth Award, the faculty seeks to recognize a student who, during their 4 years of study, has fully represented the ideals embodied in the university's mission, both through their academic performance and their qualities, human values, and commitment to society. On behalf of the faculty of Earth University, I would like to share with those of us who make up this great family and our guests the criteria that form the basis for the selection. The aspects evaluated for the selection were as follows: identification with others, Earth's principles, desire to learn, active participation in learning, extracurricular activities, leadership skills, respect and tolerance, initiative and creativity, interest in teamwork, punctuality and responsibility, interest in a positive attitude toward community work. After conducting a thorough analysis, the Earth Faculty Committee responsible for selecting the graduate who will receive the Earth Award chooses a young man or woman who fully meets the profile for this distinction. This person has demonstrated exceptional strengths throughout their 4 years of study and represents the spirit and dedication of our students. I ask for a warm round of applause to receive the highest distinction awarded by our institution. The Earth Award goes to Tulisha. The winner of the Earth Award, the highest honor of the university, goes to Tulisha Malachi. This is the highest honor received by an Earth student for their excellence. This year, the recipient is Tulisha Malachi. The certificate reads, the President's Office and the faculty give Earth Award on behalf of Tulisha Malachi for their consistency and perseverance throughout their professional training, for demonstrating academic performance, embodying the values and principles promoted by the university. Congratulations and a big round of applause for our 2025 Earth Award winner, Tulisha Malachi. We ask the new graduates to stand up, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 33rd class of the Agricultural Engineer degree from Earth University in 2025.
Les presentamos la 33ª promoción de ingenieras e ingenieros agrónomos de la Universidad Earth. Fuerte el aplauso.
This time we would like to invite you to sing the Earth Anthem next to our newly graduates of the class of 2025. Please stand up for the Earth Anthem. como su nombre, su apellido. La tierra, al final, la vida. Somos hijos de sharing a video about the university. We ask our guests in the gym to remain in their seats for the next part of the event to ensure we can finish in an orderly manner. Thank you so much for your understanding and cooperation.
Gracias por su comprensión y colaboración.
What is happening in this world right now has been urgent since decades.
The classroom for our students is not a building. The classroom for our students is the forest, the fields. Over the next 3 decades, we need to implement change in food systems and agriculture at a massive scale. That requires a never-before-seen food revolution that requires leadership. And that's where Earth comes in. Earth was founded with the mission to change the world through the leaders we prepare here for agriculture, for food systems.
The idea was to prepare and empower young leaders in agricultural sciences, food systems,
ethical entrepreneurship, and renewable energy, with a mission to transform communities, enhance producers' livelihoods, and regenerate our planet.
We go to the different countries where our candidates apply. We interview them not once but twice.
We have 50% of our students on full scholarship, 30% of our students have financial support of some kind, and then about 20% can pay tuition. And so we bring a sample of society into campus. We put them together. We let them live as peers. When students leave Earth, they go back to their dreams.
In Earth University, everything was practical. I got to have a more open mind in working with different people from different communities. For me, when I'm looking at agriculture, I'm looking at it as an agro-enterprise. That's agriculture for me. That's income, that's food, that's work for the family. I love working with my community. So whenever you hear the name Esna Diverson, think of sustainable production, think of insects in the rural community.
Thank you to all of those watching on our live stream. Now we're going to start with the exit ceremony parade. We ask you to remain seated, please. Keep all aisles free so that the faculty and graduates can leave the gym in order. At the end of the parade, once the guests begin to leave the hall, we ask those in the back to go first, followed by those in the front until the space is empty. Thank you for your cooperation. We say goodbye to Jose Zaglul and President Arturo Condo.
Con el señor Carne, miembro del Consejo Directivo de la Universidad EARTH, junto a la señora Adriana Chandy, vicepresidenta del Consejo Directivo de la Universidad EARTH y miembro de la Junta Directiva de EARTH Ventures.
Next, all our guests, board members, and special invitees are going to exit the gym. Our Dean of Student Affairs as well. We ask the graduates that came to the summit and the President's Advisory Board to please exit the parade. Give them a warm round of applause, please. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined us virtually on this special day. Even from a distance, we can feel the pride and affection of all those who support our graduates.
Muchas gracias a todas las personas que nos acompañaron de manera virtual en este día tan especial. Aún a la distancia podemos sentir el orgullo y el cariño de todos quienes apoyan a nuestros graduados.
To conclude, we proceed with the exit parade bidding farewell with loud applause and filled with pride and joy to the new generation of agricultural engineers from Earth University, the new class of Children of the Earth. Goodbye to the graduates of all generations who came and were present. Thank you for coming back to your alma mater. We hope that you had a great time coming back home.
aplauso más para despedir a nuestros graduados y graduadas.
A warm round of applause to say goodbye to our newly graduates cohort of 2025. The new class of children of the earth, as we call them. Congratulations, class of 2025. This brings the 33rd graduation ceremony to a close. Thank you for being with us, for watching, and for being here at campus. Earth University thanks you for joining us. Let's say goodbye to our graduates as they exit the campus. Thank you to all who are here, family members, donors, board members, the special guests. Earth University thanks you for joining us. Have a good day. Lo logramos, chicos.
Una vez más en victoria.
Ay. Ah, está bien. Ahora nos vemos. Está como la bananera.
Sí, sí. Sarita.